Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time take a look at the 1995 Nissan 300ZX 2+2. It's been a while since we covered a Fairlady / 300ZX, so here's another one. This is one of the cars from the NTSCU region where they basically modified the Fairlady Zs to look more like their North American equivalents. But other than that, they're basically the same to the 1994 Fairlady Zs that are available to all regions, or apart from North America, of course. Front engine, rear-wheel drive, 399 horsepower, 1,308 kilos. We've seen those statistics quite a few times. This one comes in lovely purple, which I think I've had a Fairlady Z in purple already, but you can't have enough purple. Anyways, this car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Sorry, Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition. Could be either or, to be fair. That set a time of a 27.223, the LM Edition 1997. The 300ZX. Well, to be fair, any 300ZX is not going to be beating that, and this one is definitely a 300ZX of all time. These cars do fine around here. The other 300ZX, we had the slightly lighter two-seater, set a time of a 31.091, so I guess a little bit slower than that. The standard model of the car, the Fairlady Z version, that was actually one of the very, very first cars to go around. I think that's at like a 31.6. So, 31.073, that makes it quicker than the two-seater. I mean, to be fair, there's not that much difference, is there, between the two-seater and the 2+2. I assume this one weighs slightly more, but that's probably it. This has T-tops, I just noticed that. Is this the only... they can't all have that, surely. I would have picked up on that by now. This one does have T-tops. That's very cool. Is it the only one with that? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the so one key sort of difference between this 300ZX and the Fairladies is the coloured trim on the front. I don't think the Fairladies have that normally, and I want to say the badging's a little bit different on the back, i.e. they just sort of took off the Fairlady Z badging and replaced it with the 5 dots. To try and blank that off, I'm not sure. To be fair, these are from NTSCU. I'm not sure what they do in PAL regions with these, because we did get these as 300ZXs, although I actually don't remember. I think they just badged the Fairlady Zs as 300ZXs, which are different to this 300ZX for reasons. Although, to be fair, the North American version of the car is probably different to the one we got in Europe. We usually get the more Japanese of them. Well, to be fair, actually, if it's anything like the Supra, we got the Supra over here. Like, the Europe Supra is weird. It has like a hood scoop. I messed up that first corner, so I think 30.992 is going to be about where we land on this one, which isn't bad. That actually only makes it slightly slower than a race modded two-seater, so either my driving's gotten better, or maybe the extra weight helps a little bit with chucking this about. You'd still much rather pick a Mitsubishi GTO over this. GTO is a lot quicker than these are, but yeah, not bad. Another 300ZX bites the dust. Also, I say it's a 1995, the replay says it's a 94, ignore the replay, it is a 95. That's just one of many sort of texturing things in this game. Does look good in purple, doesn't it? It's a good looking car. I like the Z32 a lot, but yeah. Okay, so not bad. You might be able to scrape another 0.1 out of that, but I don't think you'd have gone much quicker if the other several thousand Fairlady Zs that we've driven around here are anything to go by. 30.992 places it into 149th place, goes in between the Ford Mustang SVT Cobra and the Daihatsu Sirion, because that makes sense. It is quicker than the 96 Super RZ, although admittedly that was borderline undrivable. quicker than a rear-wheel drive Skyline. Fairlady Z version S 2-seater is quicker than this. That's the only race mod one we've had of all of these, I think. Yes, I am right on that. It is quicker than a Fairlady Z twin turbo that we took around. To be fair, the twin turbo was borderline undrivable, so that also doesn't help that case. So, but I think in terms of naturally aspirated Fairladies, we are almost done. So we can get on to basically driving nothing but the turbo cars soon. So that'll be fun. But anyways, yeah, there you go. This one has T-tops. I've mentioned that, but I thought I'd point it out again because it's very cool. Anyways, and that is it for this episode of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Do hope you've enjoyed. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.
Knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only you caught up in a war that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father with love.